I don't know what would be better for me right now. I don't know if it'd be better to just go ahead and upgrade like the kitchen and armory, or if I should go ahead and buy the books. I mean, probably getting the kitchen upgrades because like Sophie will be here any day of the week.
Anything? Come again.
Selfie's here all year, every day, just not the days that she's not working. Anyway. I might still look at her books to see if there's anything important. I think I want to get some baking and mixer stuff. But I don't know if I'll even be able to get those recipes until, like, later. Oh yeah, you need a gift. I think it's these?
Thanks! I can use the herbs to make medicine, so I was looking for... Welcome!
What do you mean medicine? I assume she's using the herbs to make stuff for her baths. I mean, I guess we're making lab stuff too. I guess that's the idea. Like, it's all lab stuff, but still, her working on medicine is like a very concerning idea.
Hello.
Since we're going to the fall area, I could just use this, because it'll only take like 2 shots for like all of them. Raguna. Hello, Will. May I ask you for a favor? What is it? Do you know about the ancient castle built on my back? That is the castle of the ones known to be the closest to the spirits. I have told you that the power of the runes from the castle gave rise to my consciousness. There's one monster that lives in the water tower of the castle. It is said that it wanted to live there because it was comfortable, so I let it. But recently, it must have forgotten that it is on my back and has been getting very violent within that area. Raguna, would you please go and punish it and kill it? Alright. Thank you, Raguna. So yeah, that's like the secret boss of Whale Island that they're talking about right here. If we do fight it, it'll be post-game, because it's the toughest boss in the game. And I don't even know if it's necessarily a bad boss, it's just very powerful. And like, you do have to do some extra grinding with it. I think it's just more that you need like extra energy and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you can argue that with like most of the bosses here. Like, there's only one boss I can think of where it's actually like you require a little bit of strategy, and even that's like debatable. We're using less energy, but getting more attacks in. So I think that might be a little bit better. That's why I'm also using like the smaller one to get my magic up. Get more use out of it. Let's see, how much inventory space do I got? Still quite a bit. We should be able to get some more. I will say, a lot of these characters and stuff are from Rune Factory 1. I feel like this game is not necessarily a downgrade, but I do feel like the fact that there's only 4 dungeons in this game is kind of disappointing. I know it's like their first, and Tides of Destiny I think has a lot more dungeons in it, and I feel like that makes it a little bit better. But the fact that there's only 4 dungeons in here kind of ruins it a little bit for me. Because it does feel like the game is a lot slower because I'm constantly grinding in the same dungeons over and over. Like in the other game, it felt like I was being a lot more active, at least up until like the very end. Like in Rune Factory 1, it felt like up until like the very end where I had to grind for like the final areas. It, like things actually were moving around. I think there was like 1 or 2 points where it felt grindier, but like there was actually more than one area. There's just like a couple of games. It kind of, I know Rune Factory has like an issue where it doesn't know when and where to like. I'm trying to figure out what weapons or items I need for the next floor or area. There we go. But like there's certain games where it's only like 1 or 2 floor. Okay, my god. Thank you. I think Rune Factory 2 only has 4, but I think they're really big dungeons, and you have to wait a while to explore them all. Rune Factory 3 I think only has 4. I don't know if Rune Factory 4 is like got 3 or 4. Like it kind of varies on the game how many dungeons there are. But I feel like the ones that have more than 1 dungeon, even if they are smaller dungeons, tend to be like a little bit more interesting when it comes to like grinding and stuff like that. I do remember Tides of Destiny and Rune Factory 1 for the DS. They all had like multiple dungeons and stuff to explore. And they felt like a little bit more, they felt less grindy because of that. Because there was just more stuff to explore. I'm just going to carry my hammer with me. I'm just trying to get as much as possible. I think what I'll do is I'll take this with me, and tomorrow, once we're done with all of our chores, we'll do some blacksmithing. We'll kind of do a little mix of every activity. Because I know there's some places around here that could use, like, some axe work. Oh my god. Really? I like how I'm able to ignore most of them, but the moment they manage to get a hit in. Oh, the hammer does like a stun. That's neat. But I know there's some like lumber I can collect. Oh! Let's see. Let's see. What else can I toss out? You know what? Let's just drop this. I don't really need it. Now, there's nothing here. Well, I mean, I guess I can. There's no reason for me to, like, run forward. Don't really have the time to go around all these monsters. What I can do, though, is clear off a bunch of this. Okay. I think we're good now. And I can't put my item up because there's too much stuff in my pocket. So the rest we'll take home. We'll do like one thing of blacksmithing, see how much energy that takes. Not too much. Let's try one more time. We'll stop there and we'll just use the sword. And I get to do a little bit more because I can better manage like how much health is being lost. Okay. Make a carrot seed. Alright. Let's see. I think that's it. I'm gonna put this scrap metal up just as a precaution. Because I don't have a lot of space. You know what? I might just circle around. We might like do summer first, spring next, and then fall. And see how that works. I feel like that's easier. Like ending with fall now. Because that's the best place to earn like all that ore. I could earn a little bit at the summer place. Wasn't really thinking of it yesterday.
Morning.
Let's see, what mail did we get? How goes exploring the snow ruins? Creatures in cold climates tend to grow much larger than those of warm climates. According to my documents, a monster used to guard the ruins. If that monster were still alive and fulfilling its duty... Impossible. That would be impossible.
Do you like working in the fields? I love my job.
I feel like that's a threat almost with that monster. Do you like plain eggs? I know you like them boiled.
What's this?
Okay, so you don't like them...
This is...
You don't like them the other way. You prefer them boiled. And I keep forgetting to take my monster with me. It's not a big deal over here. But I could have taken the wolf with me to the other spots, and he could have taken care of the monsters around me. But that's okay. We'll let him come with us today. Like, I feel like every time I come back to Rune Factory, I forget about the fact that I have a monster that I can ride around. But it's alright. So my main goal in this is to beat the main game, and then we'll attempt to marry somebody. Now, depending on how fast we beat it, we might try to marry like a couple of specific characters. Like, we're going so fast, I might just marry one of the 2 characters that are like winter specific. Because you can marry a couple of girls in winter if you are fast enough. If not, we'll focus on the girls that I know you can marry in winter time. But we will try to at least marry like one girl. I will not be worried about like the kids though. Like the marriage will be like the end game, okay? But I'm mostly using the marriage as an excuse to like grind up and to get the hammer. I'm using it as an excuse to grind up and try and go after the monster on Whale Island. So like, I'm essentially using it as an excuse to do post game. So we won't be seeing the baby. It will take just too long. It'll be too long for me to take care of that baby. I'm not worried about the baby. I'm going to be worried about like the monster at the end. And that's it. That's all I care about. It's just beating up the monster at the end of the game. Nothing else. We'll try to beat all the bosses in this game. That's it. And then getting married. Which, it's a bit weirder in this game. Because there's, like, events that you have to do. That's not really uncommon with most games. But then there's specific dating sequences that you have to do. And these events occur on specific days and in specific areas depending on the season. So that's going to be the thing that's a little bit more chaotic. So depending on... You kind of have to build the relationships fast. If you want to do everything on time. Like, if there's a specific character you're running for like a save file or something like that, then, like, you can probably start, like, flirting with them at the very beginning of the game. I don't really have a specific character in mind, so I haven't really been worried about it. I'm just kind of going with whoever at the end. I feel like I'm like that with, like, every single game. Like, I always say, like, sometimes I'll say, well, I kind of want to go with this character or that character this game. And then I start playing and it's like, I don't know, actually. I don't know if I want to play this game or not. I don't know if I want to do this kind of save file or not. And then I end up going after everybody anyway. So, it doesn't matter. It's fun seeing all the events and stuff. I'm very... Listen... Stardew Valley recently, the guy that created Stardew Valley recently announced,
Hey there.
2 new marriage candidates is coming.
Hey there.
Like in the game, and I'm just like, God, don't make it worse for me. I've been debating on like downloading some mods, but I know 1.7 is coming, and I'm just like, I don't want to make it worse for myself.
Hey there.
Like the base game is getting an update. It's going to get so much stuff. I've been holding off on mods.
Hey there.
Like, I've been debating on doing the Stardew Valley Extended for a long time. And now we're getting new characters, and I've been debating on getting, like, the Stardew Valley mods for, like, marriage on that. Don't tempt me with this stuff. Like, I'm already struggling to, like, pick out a marriage candidate already with, like, the 10 that we got. It's 12. 13 if you count Krobus. And now we're going to get two more? I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I can handle it. There's too many. Anyway, my money is that it's going to be like Clint and Marty. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's the Wizard and Sandy, because they're the most voted on. And they could be. Not saying they aren't. But I feel like Sandy and Clint make the make more sense. Because they're literally the closest ones to you. It like if you're dating Sandy, you're literally going to have to wait so gosh darn long. I mean, I guess you would have to wait for the Wizard too. So I guess they're like secret candidates. I guess you could argue that. I guess they're both will be considered secret candidates. Maybe I just want to marry Marty and Clint. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a me thing. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, no, actually Sandy and like the Wizard would actually be pretty good, like special candidates. Oh, I cut off my wolf's tail, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I mean, look, he is literally just like walking over there to him. I'll be coming back to these later and like taking care of them. Right now I'm just focused on like getting wood. Is it 180? I could get 200. Like getting wood is not a problem. 73. Once we hit the middle section, I'll like splash this place with some water too. Alright, so we're gonna head out. But I think it's 100, like, we're gonna need a lot of wood just in general. Like, not even just for that, we have to upgrade the house and we gotta upgrade the barn. I don't think our character can get a tan. Like, I've got a tan. I mean, it's... Listen, I'm a lawn gnome. It's painted on, but still. It's a painted on tan, but it's still a thing. Let's see, did I miss the kids yesterday? Melody's about to go to the bath.
Morning.
Back to the bathhouse.
I love relaxed tea.
Relaxed tea is like one of the biggest recipes to make. I think it's like level 99-ish. You can literally just give her that. I mean, she won't be up there. Anyway, you notice how she just went in there? You can like try to open the bathroom when they're in there. Not a good idea. We might show it off later. But it's recommended not to do that when they're in there. So, some of the girls are probably going to move over. I think after like 12, a bunch of them switch over to the summer, like the beach during the summer. But not all of them.
Good morning.
So Cinnamon might be at the beach, but she could also be fishing. There's the kids.
Good morning.
I need to check and see. It's been a while since I've checked my barn. 334. They are doing well then. They are taking good care of themselves. It's been a while. I think the last time I checked they had 140 pieces of grass, so they are like taking care of themselves very well. Like eventually they'll have so much grass that they don't know what to do with themselves. During the wintertime it might be a little bit more chaotic, but for right now it's fine.
Oh, good.
Okay, the church is getting a little bit old. Let's see.
Oh, May I help you? Good morning. It's so hot every day. Please be mindful of your health. Every morning, I work as a sister by cleaning the church. I clean the church every day so that people who come here to pray can do so in comfort.
So I will, like, I always like taking a break between, like, these farming sims. I took a little break after the last farming sim 2 when I did Stardew. I took a break for that. I'll be doing it again for this game too.
Hello.
Sophie isn't here, so... Okay, I already talked to you at the other place, didn't I? Are you in here? No, you are wandering around. Okay. I mean... I said I wasn't going to buy books anyway, so I guess it's fine. But I would have still liked to see... I think by unlocking the fall, like the snow ruins, you automatically unlock every recipe in the game. But there's a good chance she's only selling like the latest and greatest books. And most expensive, so... I probably would have to buy all of them before I could even unlock the like cheaper recipes that I need. Let's see. Let me see. Is this sashimi? Okay, good.
Is that for me? How do you feel? The weather is so nice. Subite has served our family since my father's generation. I am very grateful for him.
How old is this guy?
But he is much too censorious.
Ah! How dare you call me censorious?
Just a reminder, that little guy, if you marry her, follows him. Follows her. You cannot escape Subite. Subite is always watching. Always watching. Anyway. He's there during the date too, if I remember correctly. Actually, I don't think I actually watched the date with... I don't think I've ever seen the date event with Uzuki and a couple of others. I don't think I've seen Annette's either. Or Rosetta's. I've seen several, but not all of them.
Welcome! Oh, the weather is so... When I was small, I followed a kitten up a tree, and neither of us could get down. I was a bit of a tomboy back in the day. What's with that look on your face? You look like you want to say that I still am.
No. Do I?
You don't even act like a tomboy. Well, I mean, I guess a little bit. Like... I don't know how you can call yourself a tomboy when you're literally wearing a miniskirt.
Thank you.
Like, I feel the word tomboy means something completely different in, like, Japan or something like that, because Rosetta is not a tomboy. Like, maybe she's a go-getter or, like, really energetic or something like that, but tomboy is not what I think of when I think of Rosetta.
Hi. Hi.
Girl in miniskirt does not count as, like, tomboyish. Listen, I say this as somebody that loves, like, Anne from, like, Harvest Moon, right? Anne is my favorite character from Harvest Moon. I understood why she was called a tomboy. I understood, like, why everybody was, like her father was constantly talking about how she wasn't like a girl or anything like that. I don't get it for Rosetta, though. Can I say, as somebody who has been a big time fan, I was really sad when Rune Factory, and not Rune Factory, XE changed, like, with the brand new version of Friends in Mineral Town. They changed a bunch of the characters, and I saw Rand, and I was like,
Hi!
she doesn't look like a tomboy anymore. I was just like, it's Rand now. It's not Anne. It's Rand. And I saw her, and I was like, what happened to my tomboy? And like I've gotten used to it now. I've gotten better to it, and I kind of get the vibe still. Like she's not wearing a skirt at least. But for a long time, I was just like really sad and depressed about Rand and how different she looked in comparison to what I knew, the one that I knew. But like there are so many different versions of Anne. Like there's so many characters named Anne in general in like the Natsume series. Like in Rune Factory 1, there's a character that is literally called Lady Anne. So like the name Anne is everywhere in this series. It's just like a trope in this thing.